Hi everyone. The moment we talk about the B school, the only thing that comes to mind is मेरे को job लगेगा, कितना खर्चा करूँगा, कितने की job मिलेगी, because it's become more of a transaction. So today we want your help to understand कि what is the research part of the B school, what is the job of a B school as a research. So hi guys, we have with us today Dr. Arindam sir. Arindam sir, that's the main agenda today about the research point of view, because a lot of B schools, in fact almost half of the B school have the name research in them. And then there's research in the where I did my MBA, there was also word research, but there was nothing we know about research going on at the college. So two things: what is research in MBA all about? Second, me as a student, what can I do? If you can give us one takeaway for me, कि यार तुम 2 साल यहाँ पे हो, ये चीज करके निकलो तो तुम्हारा knowledge wise will be a much more. And sir have written all these journals and books, so they are also publishing a annual report every year.
Indian Banking Finance Report 2021.
So, sir, let's start.
We have a journal, in-house journal, Pregnant, which is UGC CARE approved, and I have written books in the area of finance, risk management mainly, statistics or application of statistics in banking. The research and innovation, I believe, that ultimately creates a person, because in MBA postgraduate program, students are getting opportunity to spend do quality education, and in quality education, when you are talking about, the fundamental should be known properly. Any subject fundamental, if it is economics or if it is finance or if it is any other courses also, this fundamental knowledge will give them a lot of stability in their career and for future progression. It is important, and that's why research innovation in an academic environment gives a lot of insight into the subject. So like one can be done through faculty members who are doing the teaching. So they also do a lot of quality research, and they can guide the students also which topic they can pick up, what are the key areas or emerging areas are coming. Like one can be on global recession or the innovation in the digital currency. That can be a very good topic. Like climate change. Now climate change has a lot of impacts, and where Honorable Prime Minister also has suggested that there are pathways that how India will move away from fossil fuel and innovate so that alternate energies are used and utilized, and that can sustain our GDP growth rate over time also. So there are a lot of innovation will come into the picture, that what are the alternate uses, how the customer preference are changing, how banks can focus on those alternate channels, or how those products can be developed. So this is an emerging area. I'll find that this climate change and their sustainability of any activities. It can be finance or it can be any manufacturing activities also in general. So this we have to face this challenge in another 10 years, I'll say, and it is not a very long run, because these changes are happening. So to do this, that the faculty members who are deep in research, that they can guide the student what topic, and these are like where one has to collect enough information, because information is an important ingredient of research. Data, information, literature, one has to collect good literature, that what other people are thinking. Maybe in India, as a developing country, if we are thinking that over time our growth rate, momentum require, maybe we will become developed country, but for that sustainability will play important role. So here we may have to study some already established work. In developed country, they have already followed, because as per their environment cannot take that, so they have to move faster. So that literature I have to collect. Some of the data maybe is very new area where we have to talk with the industry. So those discussions, interviews also helps. Like here we do executive training also, where bankers they come. So those professionals can give insights. So this is research, this interaction. Then writing is very, very important. One has to write, developing the skill that how to present it properly in a tabular form if I have obtained a data. So maybe analytical skill may be helpful there, but if someone understand and can communicate it better, so writing skill I will suggest that that will be helpful. Keep on writing, and then one can do a very good research. And this is the golden opportunity that 2 years time they are getting. They can do 2-3 rounds of projects also, and these projects they can present it to any audience, and that people will accept them.
Right. So is there any official way to publish this thing? Because end of the day, student have to put something on the resume. So is there any easy way to any online publishing forums where we can publish?
Various publishing forums are there. There are working papers. They can convert into working papers like SSRN working paper, Ideas Repic. They can Social Science Research Network. They can upload, and there will be a review, and then they can upload their working paper. There are business schools which publishes, like our school has a pregnant journal for research oriented papers. So there is a review process, so they can go through. There are other management schools also, like IIMs and other management school. They have their journals. So for that, there are ABDC ranking is there, Australian Business Dean School Council. That ranking they should check, because it should be good journal, Scopus approved journals, or UGC Care approved journals, or ABDC certified. So they can target those journals. There is a list of ABDC also for your information. One can do a search. There is a list that which journals they can in that area specific. Someone can do it in science, someone can do medicine, someone can do it in a social science or finance. So they can identify those journals and then choose that what are the scope of the journal, what are the topics they are publishing. And definitely I have seen our students also have published. We have published together also.
Nice. So guys, this should be a target that in next 2 years का time, and जो करना अभी करना है, job में चले गए फिर time नहीं मिल पाता है करने का ऐसा.
And this is a skill also. Once they develop, they are also they can contribute. They can contribute in business dailies also, like Financial Express, Business Standard are there. So business daily, there are blogs also they can write, contribute, and people read.
People read the blogs, right?
Yeah, blogs.
So blog, you can make your own blog, or you can publish some of the blogs. एक publish करना आपको कुछ ना कुछ, so that it will give you learning. It will give you a very important point on the resume as well, because future में जाके जब companies में apply करेंगे, then there it will help all the things.
And they can apply those techniques which people will read. They can give comments. People will come to know. There are many policy research scopes also. Nibm publishes policy research, so there they can contribute. And those research papers are well circulated amongst the banks, so or other business schools and educational institutes. So this will encourage in writing. And writing helps actually. One can express what is happening and what they are planning in their mind. So people are eager to gather knowledge. So that's why this is a very good research and publication. I'll find can build a career, and also for a management professional it is required.
Learning, end of the day, you are here to learn.
Yes.
So if job ही करते रहोगे तो that's the wrong thing.
Parallelly, yes, writing skill, right. One can establish themselves to the audience, and it builds confidence. That way, it is definitely a skill development, and one can go deeper into one subject, and then that also a good satisfaction.
Correct. So because even in my time, so my sole agenda was to get a job on campus. So this is where we misguided or guided, whichever way you want to say it, कि बस job लेके निकलना है. तो all energy, everything was focused on that. So research is something you can do. So
parallelly, yes. Research also good focus, yes. And it helps in the getting a good job also.
Correct. Sir, can you give me 2-3 topics where student can do? अगर suppose banking हो गया, any other areas which you can recommend? Any latest buzzword which are there in the market today?
Like lot of discussions on like cryptocurrencies, digital innovations that is happening in the bank. As I've said, global recession. There can be different behavior, like what is the position of credit position in the industry. These are also like G20 another because India will be hosting. Right. So G20, what are the expectations and how India can go to a more greater development path. So development economics, financial inclusion, digital innovation and financial inclusion, these are the interesting topics. As I've said, climate finance, climate change.
Climate finance can be a good topic.
Then using alternate data. How to use alternate data to apply artificial intelligence to know that preference of the customers, preference of the consumers, preference of the borrowers. Like in risk management, we teach scorecard development, so one can predict the risk and analyze the risk also. So these are the very new areas. Like digital is, as I've said, how technology innovation helping facilitate banking. So banking will be there, but how fintech and banking can work together.
Work together.
So that can
and these topics are true for every industry. It's not only for this area. You can go into marketing, finance, everyone.
They
can
are
do
also
same
marketing, finance. One has to marketing research, the data analytics,
Same.
and they have to
Data is common everywhere, so
data
every
is
branch
common
you need
everywhere, and they have to sense the customer preference, and it is changing, and how it can be facilitated. So various applications they can do that in a very different subject areas also it can be. For HR areas also, like how the work life is changing, and how it will lead to the better succession planning and organizational strategy, how it can be linked to the organizational strategy. So these are the emerging areas which
Great. So guys, you have 2 years का time to publish at least one report. Publish, लिखना तो कोई भी लिख लेगा, वो publish होने के लायक भी होना चाहिए, अच्छा काम करके. So thank you.
It should have a structure like introduction, background, literature, then data, whatever data has been collected. It has to be presented, results, interpretation, conclusion, referencing, proper referencing. These are very, very useful.
So you can take a help from your college teachers
Guide
as
also
well,
have.
guides.
They can give that direction.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.